Good afternoon. We're at 1241 Peabody Drive. This is Christian with Tadlock Roofing. I appreciate you allowing us to come out here and take an inspection of this roof, show you the longevity of it and what we have going on. The shingles are starting to become brittle, and by brittle, what I mean is that when they get to a point in their life where they start to deteriorate, as you can see, it just chips right off. It starts to show you that the adhesive wears off, and then the brittleness comes into factor with the shingles just being easily broken. Right here you can see that you have a nail head popping through. This is actually I think improper nail placement. There you go, a little better vision. And the adhesive is starting to wear off on the corners of the shingle, starting to give you a little lift. Where wind-driven rain will sit right in there and get on top of those nail heads and start to rust. And so when we look at doing a roof, we look at longevity, we look at repairable versus non-repairable and replacement. In this position, with the age becoming a factor and also the brittleness of the shingles, we would go with a replacement over the whole roof and doing that, such because you have scattered wind damage. Doing a repair in multiple areas, it would show that, you can see the wind damage right here, it would show that the repairs were done and that they would actually jeopardize the integrity of the roof. Now on the back half you can see the chimney could use a new cap. It isn't rusted through, but it is rusted. And then the wood isn't as bad as we were talking about on the phone, but what we do have is a little bit of rot at the base, a little deterioration, as you can see as I touched, and kind of just crumbled. The good thing is that at the base right here, this 5x5 flashing is behind it, 5 inches down and 5 inches up, so the water is not being, you can actually see the flashing at the corner right here. Water isn't being intruded, but that is decaying and deteriorating, so I will put together doing a replacement with a new cap as well in my estimate for the replacement of this roof. And also maybe update the ventilation. What we have going on here is just a small section of vent right here. I'm not really sure if you have vaulted ceilings, perhaps is why they didn't put more ventilation on here, but I would recommend extending the ridge strip all the way down and even over the garage to help better with the longevity and allowing those shingles not to get cooked completely on the inside and outside. This is another one, as you can see, adhesive loss. And like I said, wind-driven rain will sit right there on those nail heads. There's a couple of those broken shingles. And I remember an area over here where you could see the same concept with the tabs. There they go. As well. And this starts to show the brittleness as well. The tear in the shingle means brittle test would fail. And I did a brittle test on 2 different slopes just to confirm. But again, we would, in our professional opinion, do a replacement over repair. I do appreciate it. Look forward to sharing this with you shortly.